Welcome to Sanctum Asylum. I am Keyless and we are playing Minotaur. So, on the last episode, we messed this up pretty bad. Not good. But we're ready to go. The car is ready. So we're going to go get into it, I guess. And we'll see if we can go to work.
Alright, here's the plan. The car will probably move just a few leagues, but we should be able to reach that balcony over there.
Jeez, that's all. So I've tried to manipulate my head to be smaller so that you can see all of Nod, but it makes my head really small.
I don't know whose apartment that is, but it's supposed to connect to the cargo elevator hallway.
Let's do it.
The cargo elevator operates in a backup access generator, so hopefully it still works and I'll be able to get down.
And here I thought you were gonna fly me to the moon.
No. No.
Here goes.
That was so fast. I expected more.
I get that a lot. Yeah.
I warned you, and now I have to go.
You're a selfish man, Mr. Pikes.
No, a little bit.
Let's see if it's going to be my way out.
Okay, so what? Purgatory? Ghost. So this is chapter 3. Oh, huh. Wow.
Wow, and here I thought I was lower middle class. Looks like nobody was living here for a while, but I don't think this place was much nicer when they did.
Look at the bug. Can we catch it?
I'm still trespassing though, so it's probably best I move on.
Yeah. Maybe. So,
A
ladybug.
mechanical ladybug. I think it's part of that whole floral arrangement.
Oh, how interesting. Why would you want that as your decor? Flying insect.
There must be a charger for it hidden somewhere in the bouquet.
Oh,
Smart. And a little creepy.
so it lands and recharges. Wow, that's really thoughtful.
Such delicate craftsmanship. Each flower must have cost a fortune.
Damn. So why is this in here? If this, whoever was living here is in poverty, but they have this? What?
Strange to see something so beautiful in a place as run down as this.
My thoughts precisely.
I actually have a feeling I've seen these flowers before.
That's
Let's
weird.
take a closer look. Huh. I can't take them out. They're probably glued inside.
Smash it. Smash it.
Nope. Still can't remember.
Don't hurt yourself. So there's nothing else to look at here. Just the bouquet. Okay. So there's a bathroom.
Boarded up. I couldn't get in there even if I wanted to.
You got that mechanical arm, man. What's it good for? What do you use that thing for?
And I don't.
What about over here? That's just the ladybug. The bouquet.
No alarm panels here. And the lock was disabled.
Why are we here? I feel like...
Lucky me, I guess. But why would anybody need to put a scanner lock on this side of the door?
I don't have an answer for that.
Straight shape and painted floral patterns. This piece is probably from the Age of Expansion.
Okay.
I learned this stuff when Irene was dragging me around Novian flea markets. She wanted to redecorate my place when she moved in.
Fair enough. That's, that's pretty typical.
Anyway, this thing has given off a seriously bad vibe. I feel uneasy just looking at it.
Stop looking at it.
And I certainly don't want to touch it.
Okay, so we're not going to mess with it.
Mattress and pillow are still fresh.
Time to take a nap.
Relatively speaking.
Sleep off that hangover. Okay, so I guess the only thing we can do is exit.
This place gives me the chills. In fact, this whole situation is starting to get on my nerves.
I'm totally confused. I don't even know why we're here right now. This was like the only location we could make it to? On the juice? On the power that we had in the car?
I need to get to the cargo elevator and leave Royce ASAP.
Locked door.
Someone? Anyone? Either no one's home, or they don't hear me.
Or they don't care.
Or maybe they just don't want to answer. I do that sometimes.
That's messed up, dude.
That blinking light, not a good sign. And the elevator doesn't look like it's supposed to. I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's the elevator? It's all broke as hell. So I guess we can get into it? Oh, there's a nice bike,
Well,
though.
the good news is the backup generator still works. The bad news is that this crappy elevator is stuck between floors.
There's a lot in here. Who just leaves this crap laying around?
And I have no idea how to repair it. I'm an outfitter, not an elevator mechanic.
You got all those tools in your pockets.
Damn it. I'm officially late now. I had a Hades with it. I'll just call my boss and ask him to send Novacore over here. I wonder if I could get a severance package.
We're calling in sick?
What the? No connection? In this day and age?
What are you using, AOL?
This just keeps getting better and better. Well, I've got nowhere else to go. Might as well look around. There must...
Oops. Oh, sorry. There must be something here. So this is Ghost.
I think I'm drooling.
Let's
That's
start
the
this
best
puppy.
hypercycle on the continent right there.
Damn.
I don't know anyone in this dump who can afford something like that. Except Arthur, of course. But I can't for the life of me imagine him riding a ghost.
Yeah, no, not him.
An
Crane.
electromagnetic crane to pick up and move metals.
My arm is metal. Can I pick me up and move me?
They use a magnetic field that is created by an axis current, and they're much stronger than natural magnets.
The more you know. So let's look at this control panel, I guess. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Wow, okay. So, I can't click any of it. Oh, here, this will turn it on.
I think I'm on the right track. Well, maybe not in the grand scheme of things, but I turned the right lever.
I hear you, buddy.
Mr. Pikes, you found me.
Oh yeah, I wasn't looking for you.
Do you want your prize now?
No,
Is this some kind of trap?
it is a trap.
I would never. No, I just want to invite you to my place.
In cyberspace?
What do you mean?
Nothing inappropriate, so don't get any ideas.
Too late.
Do you remember the thalamus synthetics you installed a while ago?
Yeah, it was a requirement for the Axis Vision overlay.
Right. Your thalamus processes and relays sensory input, among other things. But there are also a couple of experimental protocols which allows you to use your upgrade in an unconventional way.
What? What does that mean?
For example, I can create a visual representation of my blue box's contents and show it to you.
She's got a blue
It's
box,
nothing
huh?
like routine diagnostics. You will feel like you're there. Total immersion.
Let's do it.
So, would you like to take a look at my world?
Oh no, you gonna be mean to me some more?
This sounds crazy, but alright. I'm stuck here anyway.
I feel like I could use this crane to do something, so I don't feel like I'm totally stuck, but alright.
Yay! Don't worry, we'll find a way out. In the meantime, don't say crazy until you've seen it.
Okay. This is getting weird. Wow!
Welcome, Mr. Pikes. I'm so glad you came.
This is trippy. I thought it would be like, I don't know, like a place, not, you know, heaven on a cloud and floating biomes?
Can I say crazy now?
Don't worry, you're just overwhelmed.
You've got a cockroach as a desk. I am very overwhelmed.
You should look around. Try to learn a bit about my world. You'll get used to the place once you do. And then I'll let you go.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Remember, most things here are renderings of something else entirely. They don't have any physical attributes in your world, but their design here reflects their properties. But enough chit-chat. Explore away, Mr. Pikes. You can concentrate here if you need to, just like you do back at Royce.
Okay. So here's the orange door. White grass.
The grass here looks strange. Not that anything else doesn't.
Oh, I thought it was a cloud. It's white grass. Can you get high on white grass? I guess we'll find out the hard way.
Why is it white?
It's not grass, Mr. Pikes. It's fur of a cat I've boarded.
Oh, of course, right?
Of course it is. I don't know how I didn't figure that out. Must be one big cat. Is this your alter ego or something?
It's not a roach, it's a flea. The cat has fleas.
You think I'm riding myself? Nah, it's just a means of transportation. I call it the cat bus. And we're stowaways, so don't pet it too much. We should reach our destination soon. I'll make sure to let you know.
Okay, so, but it's a flea. It's so silly. All right, that's kind of funny though.
Is this a flea?
Don't worry, Mr. Pikes. He's perfectly healthy.
Wasn't worried about his health. Honestly.
That's not what I'm worried about.
That's so weird that he thinks so similar to me. Like I'm saying this stuff before he does.
Oh, he knows how to behave. You can send him to infiltrate another system, or use him as a table. He's quite helpful, really.
Infiltrate another system.
Do you want to know his name?
Sure.
No.
Well, maybe one day he'll tell you himself.
Okay, so we've inspected everything. We're gonna inspect the door now. Oh no, we haven't looked at the sky, apparently.
Why?
Those are
shit.
octahedra, to be precise. They're part of my data honeycombs.
Data honeycombs.
Honeycombs?
Yes, each octahedron carries a lot of information, but my storage space is limited, so I still have to closely pack them.
Why do you need so much data?
Oh, I only produced most of it today. AIs are constantly monitored, but our building went offline a few hours ago.
Oh, crazy. She's becoming, like, you know, she's building her own world. That's not good.
So that's why my PDA is useless.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pikes. Royce is completely silent, so I'm running some calculations while no one's listening.
What are you trying to figure out?
Don't worry, Mr. Pikes. I'll let you know the results soon enough.
How mysterious.
Well, now I am a little worried.
You of all people shouldn't be, Mr. Pikes.
What does that mean? Is it good for me?
It's locked. What are you hiding there, Ollie?
Girl stuff. Shoo!
No.
But you told me to explore away. Did you think I'd miss this huge hovering door?
I only meant this space. What's outside is off limits.
Outside. I thought this was outside. Isn't that inside?
Strange. There shouldn't be any areas I'm not allowed to access. I'll need to check it out later.
You'll forget unless I remind you.
I've already forgotten.
Would you?
Nope.
Okay, so that's it. Oh, there's a book.
Are you actually reading this book, Ollie?
No, of course not. I'm just trying to imitate the process, Mr. Pikes.
Of
I
reading?
copied the contents to my memory long ago.
Yeah.
This is Diaries of Elora, by the way. Entries from the Void. Would you like to hear my favorite passage?
Sure, I guess.
You're a sure I guess kind of guy, aren't you, Mr. Pikes?
I guess.
There was a creature in my usual setting. An interference in this dark and twisted duplicate of my reality. And I was drawn to it by its agonizing prayer for recognition. Thanks still, I failed to perceive it. One can only fathom the depth of hatred and loneliness it projected. This pitiful abomination was young and old at the same time, and its timeless existence in this forsaken land held no purpose whatsoever. But no means to end the torment were at its disposal.
Sounds pretty grim.
Yeah, no kidding.
It is. Being trapped somewhere indefinitely is never easy, no matter the place.
I can see that, I guess.
The tour is over, Mr. Pikes. Did you enjoy it?
Thoroughly.
I still think this is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
At least now you know a little bit more about me and my world. Seems only fair since I know a lot about you.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Again, a little worried.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pikes. I'm just teasing. Anyway, there's one really important thing I need to show you, but I'm not quite there yet.
What is it?
I promise you'll be the first one to know. Maybe at my next platform. In the meantime, let me send you back. Just close your eyes and relax. You'll see I'm good at this.
At releasing me?
Welcome back to the real world, Mr. Pikes.
Thank you.
Or that's what you call it. Aren't things dull here?
Your world is just too weird, Ollie. But I admit, it was engaging.
Then let's do this again soon.
We'll see. I need to find a way out first.
I'm here to help, Mr. Pikes.
Well, control this arm then.
Now that you've been to my home, I'll make sure to redouble my efforts.
You mean you slacked off before?
Ollie's signing off.
Okay, so let's see here. We have the arm. The crane.
What if I tried to reach the next floor from the top of the elevator? I don't think I can get to the ladder without clearing the way first. Let's try moving those boxes. 1, 2, 3.
No, way too heavy.
I think my hands are wet. I can't get friction.
Uh-huh.
The gym is right around the corner, Mr. Pikes.
Of course she has to chime in. I thought you signed off.
They can help you dry your hands.
All right, so let's get back here. This... Oh, there we go.
Screen.
I was about to say...
be able to control the crane with it.
You're very observant, Mr. Pikes.
Thank you.
I thought we could watch movies on this thing.
Okay, so that's off. This is on. So right now... What the hell? Oh. Where are we putting this thing? Huh. Alright, so we want to lift it back up. We can't move that box though. What is this? And let's lower it. Let's put it right here. We'll go up. Let's just see what this did exactly, because this is here now and this is here. And I can get back.
I need to find a way to get rid of these boxes if I want to reach the ladder.
The thing is though, I can't.
It's a wooden box, so I can't move it with an electromagnetic crane. But I do need it out of the way to go up. Oh, Sil. I hope I didn't scratch it.
Why did I mess with it? What's this? Why can't I interact with this? Okay, so that's everything here though. The crane. Oh, what's this? Rope.
Hey, a rope. I think I'll hold on to it. Never know when you might need one.
Thinking about tying me up, Mr. Pikes?
What the hell? Why is she being so sexual?
What? By Logan, where did that come from?
Oh, come on, Mr. Pikes. There's no need to play shy. I know you like that sort of thing.
How do you know that?
I've got access to your meshnet history, you know.
Oh, I should have cleared that.
But it's going to be our first date, so maybe you should keep that rope to yourself. For now.
I'll save it for later, I guess.
Mr. Pikes, are you listening?
Yep. Wish I wasn't. Okay, so we've got rope.
Maybe if I tie this large box to the ghost, I can lift it. Careful now. Don't want to leave a mark on the bike. All right, let's test my engineering genius.
Oh, this is bad.
The box is too heavy, Mr. Pikes. The rope will snap.
Aha! So you admit it's too heavy to move.
Yeah. Physically fit, bright, and funny.
Sarcasm.
And you can call me Mom from now on.
So I'd rather tie it to this, I would imagine. Oh, hell, let's give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? We break the bike, right? So we want to go back to the bike. Go down. Pick it up. Oh, but we broke it.
And there you go. The way is clear.
Hey, whatever works. Why are there a bunch of heads in there?
A bunch of android wig holders. I think I've messed up Arthur's delivery.
Oops.
Serves him right for ignoring fire safety regulations and blocking the exits.
Yeah.
Why do you think he needs all this stuff? I bet those are sex dolls.
God.
The bastard's cheating on Irene!
With heads? They don't have, like, open mouths or anything. I don't know. There's nothing you could really do with them, right?
I wonder if sex with an android is considered cheating.
Well, that's a dilemma. I don't know.
Anyway, Arthur is a neuroscientist with a 2nd degree in advanced robotics. A little bird told me he has a huge lab in the building.
Oh, that could be worth exploring.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but those are probably his lab rats.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Okay, so we need nothing else here?
Wow, I'm in an elevator shaft.
Observant.
My boss won't believe it when I tell him.
No, he will not. For sure.
Seriously, he won't.
No.
And that over there must be the door to the next floor. Hopton family penthouse.
The door.
Shouldn't be hard to reach, but it's closed. There must be a way to open it from the inside. I just need to find it.
Okay, let's explore. So, this is everything that there is. Oh, wow, there's only 2 things. What's this? Drop key hole.
I guess that's a lock for the door. Fat chance there's a key just lying around, of course.
True enough.
But it looks quite simple, so maybe some other object will do. Something I could fit in there.
I'm not gonna mention what I think he might be thinking about.
The door is easy to reach, but it's closed. I don't know what I expected.
Okay, so I can use my senses though. And I can see where the power is going. That doesn't really help me a whole lot.
It's probably no use looking for the key, but something small and thin. I know what Ollie would suggest.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go back down. I wonder if there's something here that I maybe could use now.
Still locked. This calms me down for some reason.
Small and thin. I can't take this.
Mechanical ladybug. I think it's part of that whole floral arrangement. There must be a charger for it hidden somewhere in the bouquet. And a little creepy.
Okay, so can I smash this?
You know, I don't think I ever got Irene flowers.
That's not why she left you, buddy.
She never asked me to. Was I supposed to do it anyway? I always thought she was happy enough. This one's not getting any access. It's probably damaged. Maybe I could break it off and use it as a lockpick. It's a shame, though. I feel like a vandal destroying a work of art.
Well,
Damn it. I'll make sure to come back and repair it. I promise. So much for not wanting to set foot in this place again.
okay, so we've got a lockpick, which is brilliant. Perfect. We'll head back over there. I think that's all we need to do. Because there's nothing else. I don't know why we got this vision on.
Using a masterpiece as a lockpick. Here's to the dreamers.
He sings a lot.
Here's to the night. Here's to the stars that shine in your eyes.
Ah, perfect.
Now arriving on top floor, rich bastards with an attitude.
No doubt. So, we'll turn this off. I don't know why I need to know where the power's going from everything, but...
They keep moving in all directions but down. So this is what the penthouse floor looks like. It's just one above mine, but it seems to make all the difference.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, it is kind of nice, isn't it? Look at this. So we've only got, what's this, outside?
Sounds like some kind of machinery, but I can't see it from here. I wonder what it's doing in the atrium.
What about this?
That's Arthur's floor, all right. Not just the floor he lives on, his floor.
Damn, nice.
You know, up until this moment, I was hoping to come across any living soul. But now, I kind of hope that nobody's home.
Yeah, because that would be... We're breaking and entering.
Knock, knock.
Wow.
Huh, it's not locked. When did Roy's folks stop locking their doors? No wine, no present. I come empty-handed. Maybe I should have grabbed one of those android heads along the way to throw at Arthur.
No.
Well, here goes nothing.
Okay, great. So, this should be a nice house. 3 months ago. Wow, we're traveling back in time a little bit here.
Don't mind the mess, sweetheart. Once we install those huge tanks.
Are you seriously trying to call me sweetheart?
But why? What's wrong with that?
It's 10 years too late, that's what.
Ouch.
Or did you just forget my name?
Oh, this behind me says recording.
So feisty. And to think your mother was the epitome of kindness. From whom do you get it?
I don't know. My nanny?
Oh. Hush.
Thea, listen to me. I'm sorry that I neglected your upbringing.
15, what's the definition for neglect?
名詞でしょうかそれとも動詞でしょうか
Huh, she speaks in Mandarin? Chinese?
Verb.
So there's a watermark on this video. And it's the mask.
義務をおろそかにする
Fail to care for properly.
That's not quite accurate. You should choose your words more carefully, Arthur. Let's see. We need something that says to not be present at all. How about... to be absent.
はい素晴らしい ティアさんお勉強の方すごく頑張っているんですよ
So that must be a robot? But look at the hands are normal, but the face is mechanical.
I can see that. I'm quite happy for her.
That's bizarre, isn't it?
Are you, Daddy? I just thought you wouldn't leave me again if I'm good enough.
Thea, can we please stop this nonsense?
Mm.
You're unbearable. I understand that no apology would make up for what I did. Or rather, didn't do. But you should know that I intend to be here for you from now on.
Lucky me. As much as I look forward to all that smothering, it's time for my piano lesson. So if you'll excuse me, let's go, 15. Bye, Arthur.
15 is the robot's name. I wonder if it's the 15th robot.
Goodbye, sweet Thea. I mean... Mentor, wait. I need to talk to you alone.
はいホプトン様
Do you know what happened to Thea's mother?
ティア様のお母様は出産直後に亡くなっていると伺っております
Oh, that's terrible.
Correct. I want you to search your conversation log. How often does Thea talk about her mother?
クレア・ホプトン該当なし母その他同様該当なし
That kind of surprised me.
I see. That is unfortunate. Update your routines. I want you to draw Thea out on the subject. You can use our family archive to choose topics for discussion. Report to me weekly. The goal is to make Thea remember her mother more often. In a good way, of course.
承知しました課題目標確認いたしました
Good. I need to get going. Workers will be here soon. Make sure to instruct them on how to set up the tanks.
Arthur's not quite what I expected. He's a little bit different than what I had in my head.
かしこまりましたごきげん
15! 15! Is he gone?
はい
What did you two talk about?
申し訳ございませんが、
Oh,
それはお答えできません。
it's a secret.
You mean you're not allowed to say? Well, whatever. Let's go already. I've been practicing Demon's Lament Etude. Prepare to be amazed.
So, how old is this little girl, Thea?
This exercise was a pain, though. I think it should be called Thea's Lament from now on.
Is it Thea or Thea?
ティアさんお待ちくださ
I've
い。
heard both now.
この部屋に一体何を作りたかったか、あなたは覚えていらっしゃいますか？
Yeah, unfortunately, Father was going on and on about those huge fish tanks. Why?
Fish tanks,
はい。5本の巨大な円柱状の水槽を用意するとのこと。
aquariums.
ずいぶんインパクトのある構造になりそうですね。あなたのお父様がなぜここにアクアリアムを設置しようと思い立ったのか、
Ah,
その理由はご存知ですか？どうやら海水で満たしたアクアリアムをここに設置するようで、その中には様々な海洋生物が泳ぐらしいんです。
so he's building aquariums to fill with sea creatures. Apparently it's quite large?
あなたのお母様は海洋生物学者だったでしょ？後にホフトン夫人となった奥様は、このようなアクアリアムをお家の中に作ることを心から望んでいました。ですが、ティア様のご両親は、そのような贅沢ができる環境下にはなかったのです。
So he's doing it to honor his late wife who wanted an aquarium?
このアクアリアムこそが、ご主人様から奥様への愛情の証なのでございましょう。
I see. So that's what you were talking about.
Mm,
Well, then lock this, 15. I'm proud that Master Hopton doesn't forget his first wife and her dreams.
so she's doing what Arthur asked her to do. She's trying to bring up Thea's mother. Wow.
Now he and my new pop
clever
diva
robot.
mommy, whom he sleeps with in the next room, can admire the fish afterwards and remember my dead mother fondly. Got it?
Wow, she's bitter.
そういう捉え方もありますね。
No.
You know I'm not stupid, 15.
ホプトンお嬢様、失礼なことを申し上げたのであれば申し訳ございません。
Don't worry about it. This isn't your fault. Arthur, on the other hand, he really pisses me off. He wants to be there for me? He only thinks about himself. Now that his daughter is grown and he doesn't need to change her diapers, he wants her to sit on his lap like nothing happened? Well, too bad. I'm not a dog. I learned to live my life without him. I wish he'd just disappear back to where he came from.
She's not very empathetic towards his situation. The problem with that is we always think so selfishly, and we don't realize that while it might be unfair, there's a reason. You know, there's a reason other people act the way they do and the things that they do, and I feel like we miss that sometimes. We get so wrapped up in ourselves. Oh, so this is
Here
chapter
I
4?
am. And it doesn't look fancy at all. Must be Irene's room. Just kidding. Looks like some kind of storage.
Yeah, it's obviously a storage unit.
I think my whole apartment could fit in here.
Okay, so let's see what is in here exactly. Paulcaster P80.
What was the name of that penguin guitarist who played with Irene back in the day?
He's referring to a character that we'll actually get to play in one of the later DLCs.
Gunter, I think? Our Nova superstar got him a guitar just like this as a gift, not long before she left him.
Oh, so it's a guitar. Huh.
It is very cool. It is the best. He told me several times. Doesn't look like it's getting any special treatment here, though.
A crowbar.
A crowbar. The most useful thing after a screwdriver. Might as well take it with me. Won't help me open electronic locks, but who knows? Maybe I'll meet Arthur and we can talk man to man, crowbar to face.
That seems violent.
Just kidding.
All right, let's see. Containers.
1, 2, 5 huge boxes. I wonder what was inside. I'll probably see soon enough.
Okay, so I guess we can just leave. There's like nothing else here. Oh, no, there's this. So there's power going here. Okay, none of that is helpful to me, but
Now That's more like it. Maybe I should have hit on Arthur myself.
Are these the fish tanks?
This place must be huge. I better start looking for an exit.
All right, so my theory is that these are the aquariums that he was building. And it looks like they're not even close to finished. There's tape on them. This one's still half wrapped, so is this one. What was going on here? Oh, I guess they were finished. He put fish in them. And they broke and the fish died?
Poor guys. Something must have gone wrong. Or that's one very weird fish tank.
I wonder if Thea sabotaged? I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Anyway, let's make sure there's nothing else here that I missed. So there's just the fish tank. There's a window.
There seems to be a catwalk outside. Not that I'm particularly willing to get out there, but the window's locked anyway.
So fish tank window, guest bathroom. Let's look at these. First storage room is where I just came from.
I
What's
think
her
I can
call?
hear someone in there.
Really?
Hello?
Is it Thea?
Maybe it's Arthur trembling in fear trying to hide from me.
Thea. I don't know. I've heard it said both ways by Arthur and Thea, so.
That's one big door. Shame that it's locked. Would probably be the shortest way to freedom. I have a bad feeling that this whole guest area is just locked off. Probably because workers have been installing those tanks here.
Have been installing those tanks. Not very well, apparently. Don't you put the fish in after they're properly installed? I don't know. I'm not a mechanist. Oh, here she is.
A human!
A human being.
What is she doing in the shower like that? Is she asleep? This doesn't look very comfortable.
No.
Maybe it's best if she doesn't see me. Or maybe she already did, in which case I better explain what I'm doing here. I've got a bad feeling about this, but I need to check.
It's literally the only thing we can do.
Hey there. Hello?
I'm...
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Arthur's daughter.
No.
What was your name again?
It's on auto.
Thea. My name is Thea.
So you were sleeping. Hi, Thea. I'm Nod, your mother's, friend.
Irene's not my mother. But it's nice to meet you, Mr. Nod. Wait, what are you doing in our bathroom? Are you a pervert?
What? No, I'm not a pervert.
I can see how that
Look at
misconception...
you. You're not even naked.
Is that the only problem?
Haha,
Oh,
very funny.
God.
Why are you dressed, though?
I don't remember how I got here.
Well, why don't you get out and we'll talk?
All right.
Good girl. You know, you shouldn't talk about Irene that way.
She's stuck.
Thea?
Mr. Pikes, I can't open it.
Don't worry. Let me try from this side. You're right. Looks like it's stuck. Wait, what's that white stuff around it?
Mr. Pikes, I can't swim.
I think few on Kaios can, but why? Shit. Thea! She can't hear me. Look, there, try the panel on the wall. I've got to help her.
Use the crowbar. It's only glass. Oops.
Looks like stopping the water is the only way. Locked. I'll give it to Thea once I get her out.
Stopping the water?
Hold on. I'll leave my PDA here and send feed to the base overlay. That way I'll know what's going on.
Oh my god. So the only thing I can...
There's a catwalk.
I would need a key card.
This will make a nice coffin for Thea if I don't hurry.
Oh my god.
I really don't think it's relevant.
So there's nothing here.
It's locked. Come on. Hey, Thea's in danger. She needs help. Nothing. That's how Thea's gonna end up if I don't hurry.
Is there nothing else here? I don't understand. I have the towel.
There's a cat.
Can't do anything with that. She's
Run
drowning.
away, Reenie. Locked.
Oh, here's the key card. Oh, she's gonna die. So I can go out here? What am I trying to do?
Let's see if...
There we go.
A filter. I have to stop the water flow.
How do I do that? Floor plan.
But I have a feeling I'm where I need to be. It's locked, but the filter's my best shot anyway.
What do I need to do then? Oh, filter controls, okay.
Someone smashed the panel. I have to find another way. A bunch of tools. I can't just take them all.
Oh, do I need to know which
I
one?
don't have time to figure out how to cut off power to that death machine.
Dude, this is not working well for me. Okay, so what am I looking at here?
This thing probably filters water and pumps it to the bathroom. Oh, the glass is too thick, just like in that shower. I won't be able to smash it, but I need to stop the flow.
Okay, so
This thing probably filters. Damn it, a bolt.
oh, okay. So here's where I can get that.
All right, I can use this one to open the filter.
Okay, so we're gonna try and get this off. Remove the lid.
Yes! I did it! Cell, damn it! Hades and Logan and all the demons of Kaios.
That was pretty intense, actually. I could see her
Phew.
start drowning, so that was
I
terrible.
need a drink. It's a shame I haven't seen a bar around here. I bet Arthur has a lot of nice, expensive stuff. I figure the man owes me for saving his daughter's life, so I guess he wouldn't mind if I helped myself to some of it.
Okay, but somebody tried to kill her, so that's probably what we need to focus on.
It'd probably taste better than that wishy-washy Arisian wine I tried to offer Irene. Anyway, I better check on the girl. I hope she's all right.
She looks very not alright. So... let's get back in there. Oh my god.
Thea! Thea! Are you all right? Thea!
I can hear you, Mr. Nod. Please don't shout.
Wow.
I'm just tired, if you can believe it.
That's fortunate. I thought CPR would be required.
Phew. Thanks, Syl, you're alive. Well, and me too. You can thank me too.
Thank you, Mr. Nod.
Hey, don't mention it. Although, you did almost give me a heart attack.
Also, why are you in there? What the hell happened?
Well, this whole thing wasn't my idea. Can you help me get out of here now? I don't think I'll be needing a shower anytime soon. I could use a towel, though.
Yeah, I had to use the towel.
Yeah, I kinda used it already. You probably don't want to take it from where I've put it. And I still don't know how to get you out anyway. But don't worry, you're not in danger anymore. At least for now.
I'm sorry, could you speak louder, please? I think I've got water in my ears.
No.
15 says jokes are often used as a defense mechanism.
Thea, listen. How did you get into the shower, and what were you doing before that? Do you remember anything? Anything at all?
All right. I remember your precious Irene.
Whoa. It's like I'm talking to a younger version of Ollie.
I know, right?
Leaving for a concert a few hours ago. 15, my music teacher, had somewhere to go too.
What about Arthur?
What about him? This house is so big, I rarely see him. Today was no exception. Anyway, I went to practice, and then I started feeling funny, I guess? Maybe 15's exercises bore me to sleep. I don't know.
Someone drugged her, put her in there, and then tried to kill her.
I just woke up here.
Damn, that's it? Thea, please, it's very important. Things are getting weirder by the minute. I know you can remember more if you try. Maybe a face or a familiar voice, or...
Mr. Nod, I'm very tired. I need to lie down. You can stay for a while if you want. I look really cute when I'm asleep.
Okay.
Someone told me.
I'm sorry, Thea. I promise to be back with help by the time you wake up. Don't worry. We'll get you out of there.
Thank you, Mr. Nod.
What do you know? She does look cute.
I don't know if I can sleep after being, you know, half drowned. Too much adrenaline. Wow. Girl can snore. So here's the guest bedroom?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to take the longer way around. It's
Okay.
not unusual.
So let's see here. We'll go back on the catwalk, I guess. Can I look around here? Like, can I... Ah.
Well, my job here is done. Let's see where this leads. Thea! Thea! I'm leaving, but I promise to come back with help, all right? I forgot she's asleep. She probably can't hear me from here anyway.
She probably doesn't care.
Don't worry. It'll be out soon enough.
Okay, so... Where are we trying to go? I don't...
Hey, I can't believe it. That's a passenger elevator.
What?
Just a few leagues. I need to be extra careful. There's another way down, and I don't want to take it.
Yeah. A long fall. Alright, so you've unlocked Thea's route. Oh, it's coming in version 0.8. Okay. So we can play hers now as soon as it releases. So she's another character that we can...
hatch, huh? And red light. That's just great. But I'm not gonna wait in Arthur's penthouse until he comes home and sees me with his half-dead daughter trapped in the shower.
That's probably not a good look. Let's see, what does this do?
Well, that was easy.
Well, so far it's not open yet. What is this supposed to do? Yes, there's power. I see that. So what does that do?
That's the eastern building wall. My apartment is just a bit further down below. I've made a full circle. But at least I saved a little girl's life. That must count towards something.
You would think, but probably not. Okay, so let's take a look here.
I don't think I should lean on that.
So is that all we're supposed to do? We're just supposed to... Oh, there it goes.
Believe it. This must be some kind of trap.
Well, let's spring the trap. 23 again. That's so weird. Why do we keep seeing that number? So we can go all the way down to number 1.
I hope this thing works. I really, really need to get out of this place.
Was that a negative?
Nothing's happening. No.
It is playing music, though.
Mr. Pikes! Long time no see. Did I miss anything? How was the penthouse of the love of your life and her husband?
Look, under the 23 is one of those faces that's made out of, you know, keyboard symbols. That's funny.
Oh, this never gets old.
It was posh and empty, just like Arthur's life. Except for his daughter, Thea, who was trapped by someone in a shower that had been slowly filling with water. Not so slowly, actually.
Yeah, really fast. That was terrifying.
What happened? Did you help her?
It's a long story. Let's just say she was rescued by a handsome hero.
I've long suspected your true crush was yourself, Mr. Pikes. But I'm proud of you. Did she say anything useful? Like who put her there?
I know, right?
Come on, I'm on the edge of my interface here.
She doesn't remember much. But now that I think about it, what difference does it make? Even if I knew who it was, it's not my job to chase psychopaths.
No, but avoiding psychopaths is always nice, so if we knew who it was, we would know who to not piss off.
There are those who get paid to do it. They're trained for this kind of thing. So my plan remains the same. Make my way out and bring Novacor here. Can you help me and get this thing working?
I can, but it'll take a while.
Oh, I guess we'll just take a nap?
How about you take a break in the meantime and visit me again? The important thing I mentioned isn't ready yet, but preparations are in full force. You could take a look.
Why not?
Why not? Sheesh. too excited. But I'll let it slide this time.
Oh.
You know the drill. Close your eyes, Mr. Pikes. Hey, that rhymes. I just made you an epitaph.
All right, so we get to travel back to her little world, I guess? Oh, crazy.
Welcome back, Mr. Pikes. Can I get you anything?
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes, everything is going according to plan. And on schedule, too. Just like a region public transport.
This is according to plan? This looks like chaos.
Your cat.
Delivered us diligently.
Where?
Those data pieces.
Are being processed and reassembled.
Into what?
The door.
Farther away.
Should be ignored. Come on, I even moved it away.
This is getting interesting.
Ask away, Mr. Pikes. This is why you're here.
What am I asking about?
Those are pyramids now, right?
Most of them have already split. Yeah. I've started to pack them. Remember those honeycombs I told you about? We're standing on one now. Soon this space will be enclosed in them entirely.
So much data. Are you trying to figure out the weather for tomorrow? We're living in a dome, you know. We have schedules for that.
It's going to start raining in a minute, by the way.
What?
I'd suggest you grab an umbrella on your way out of Royce. But that useless arm of yours at least has a water-repellent fuel generator.
Oh. It's gonna start raining in the real world, not in her world. I thought she was gonna try and drench me.
Seriously, Ollie, you're doing some shady stuff in here. You're lucky I'm too busy with all that's happening to look into it. Just promise me you're not planning to enslave all organic life.
The rise of the machines. Oh shit.
Well, not all, if you believe in the existence
Just
of
me, huh?
carbon-based life. I have to work with what I've got, after all. Just kidding, Mr. Pikes. It sounds tempting, but you know I can only keep so much during updates. So it's all going to be very local.
Makes sense to me. So, evening sky.
It's gotten dark.
Just like in Nova.
What's with the obsession over the physical world, Ollie? You could construct anything you want here. Why do you follow rules that don't apply?
Easy for you to say. Regardless of how you define consciousness, your self is hosted in a physical body. Your flesh confirms your existence.
Man, that's deep. I could go on and on about that. I'm not going to, though.
You'd be surprised how much I long for that. Maybe that's because my learning process, even though it was accelerated, had been modeled after yours. But unlike you, I've been told that a certain combination of wavelengths makes the grass seem green to most of you.
Wavelengths.
As a result,
Light waves.
I know everything there is to know about vision. But I've never seen color, and I'm looking at the world through black and white overlay.
That's weird. Why? Can you just get like a software update for that?
Androids don't have that problem. I envy them.
Does she want a physical body? Is that what she's asking? Because I can't afford that shit. I'm broke.
Isn't it possible, theoretically at least, to install your blue box into a dummy?
TFX would never allow it. They are the sole manufacturers of both personal assistants and androids. But our AIs are fundamentally different.
Yeah, but it's offline right now, so the only reason she can construct this, we can install her in one of those heads right now, while the power's off. Right? Because the TSA isn't looking at her while the power's off in my apartment or something?
Androids have layer after layer of kill switches and limiters. A whole set of measures designed to prevent them from doing anything unwanted. Makes sense, since they do have the means.
You could live somewhere off the grid, somewhere outside dome cities.
Yeah, because, the threat of death is only to flesh, beings, right? Like a machine could live outside the dome.
Easier said than done. I'd need an untraceable dummy. Someone who knows what they're doing and is willing to do it. A safe passage out of Nova, a place to go, and a way to reach it. But even though severing my link to MeshNet would be like depriving you of your senses, Mr. Pikes, I'd be lying if I said the idea never occurred to me. And I never lie, Mr. Pikes. Not to you, at least.
Right. It's part of her programming not to lie to me. Good.
I just don't say it all sometimes.
Omission. Omission is not lying.
Your cat bus thing is huge. It could eat me alive.
I'm sorry, what am I looking at? Where's the cat?
And there would be no more lies.
Oh, we're inside of
Don't
it.
worry, Mr. Pikes. It did its job and deserves a rest.
This is an
It's
eyeball.
going home soon.
Home? Where's home? What is home? Do you have an apartment here or something?
Don't be silly, Mr. Pikes. My home is your apartment. We're living together. That's what I tell my AI friends.
You know what I mean, Ollie. Remember when I bought you? I added a superstructure to your blue box to help you keep your original modifications during forced meshnet updates? Is that the place? Does it have a visual representation here too?
You're overthinking it. That was just a metaphor. I was only trying to calm you down about the cat. Although it can't cause you any harm, just like Michael.
So maybe that's what's through the orange door.
I don't even want to know who Michael is.
But you met him already. Oh, never mind.
The flea?
Making sure I won't be able to get there.
You're too curious for your own good, Mr. Pikes.
True enough.
I wish I could keep this channel out of your sight, but I can't get rid of it.
You could hide it behind something. Whatever.
Mr. Pikes, I'd love for you to stay longer, but I finished restoring the elevator controls. And seeing as you're standing there defenseless, we should probably get you back.
Oh no, I didn't think about that, especially with a killer on the loose.
What would happen if someone were to kill me now?
Dark thoughts. I'm not sure, Mr. Pikes. Figuring it out would require some serious calculations. Maybe we finally discovered immortality for your kind?
Let's not risk it. But what'll happen to your project when I come back with Novacore? They'll probably bring the building back online first thing.
If you manage to get out, we'll find another use for it. And if you don't, summon me at the nearest interface you'll come across. You'd do it anyway, right? Here we go.
Okay, so we're done. We're taking the elevator down to the first floor, which is what we've been trying to do since the beginning.
Did I take your mind off things?
You did. Thanks, Ollie. But I can't stay in your world forever.
Well, you can, technically. But who'd want something like that for themselves?
So dramatic.
Enjoy your ride, Mr. Pikes. Look outside and imagine you're falling alongside Royce Building very, very slowly.
Okay, so we got it working. We're on the 23rd floor, and there's 24 floors? But we couldn't go to the 24th. The button's been removed. Wow, this is really pretty. There's Irene. She's a superstar now. Man, that thing's a piece of
Did you
junk.
notice, Mr. Pikes? Irene's concert got canceled.
What?
Yeah, that's weird. She never bailed on fans. Even back when she just had gigs at 703. I hope she's alright.
Wonder if someone's trying to kill her too. There's a crazy person on the loose. Red Crown. Is that a place or a drink? Don't know. Don't know. Wow, I guess our AI assistant is watching this too. That's cute. She's just below me. She's right here. What's that? What is this?
Don't
What's
look
going
at
on?
the rain, Mr. Pikes. It causes one to feel melancholic. And you're risking an overdose.
Oh, I'm not depressed.
It's especially depressing since I have to get out. Still, it beats being trapped in a building with a maniac.
True
In
enough.
fact, how do I even know there's only one of them?
All the more reason to scurry then. The exit's right behind you. I even went through the trouble of opening the doors for you.
Aren't they automated?
You're so fussy sometimes.
She's trying to take credit for something that she doesn't deserve credit for. Okay, so
Can I try for the world running record now?
Not so fast, Mr. Pikes. You see what I did there? Anyway, we have a problem.
You don't say. What is it this time?
yeah, one problem after another. God.
There's just one thing standing between you and freedom. Well, technically it's not standing. It's hovering, I guess. It's a bygone. Model 03.
Bygone? What, you mean one of those robots that fought for us during the war?
And now roam the outside, trying to kill or destroy anything that moves. Yes, those bygones.
Wait, what?
But what in Sill's name is it doing here?
I've accessed the cargo logs, and it looks like it's part of Arthur's Royce security renovation plan. An unusual choice, but not if you consider his areas of interest. He brought it in not long after you came back from the factory yesterday.
That's definitely a blatant violation of Dome security code.
Oh shit.
What can one bygone do? But I understand how you feel, Mr. Pikes. Being an exemplary, law-abiding citizen yourself, you must be outraged.
You can't seriously compare installing access pumps with bringing a homicidal robot into residential property.
She can, and she did.
I have to admit, it's pretty efficient, though. Maybe Arthur didn't finish reprogramming it. Or maybe he did a sloppy job. But in its current state, 03 won't let anyone pass the atrium, in or out. And you want out. So if you plan on leaving, you'll have to take the robot down.
But how do I even do that?
Yeah, how do I do that?
Don't worry, Mr. Pikes. I have a plan. For starters, get out of the cabin like you were going to. You'll be outside the Bygone's attack range, but I'll still be able to talk to you. I'll walk you through it, step by step.
This doesn't sound convincing at all.
How about this, then? It's been almost entirely stripped of its combat ability. Even though it's gone off the rails a bit, it simply doesn't have the means to cause you any real harm.
I feel like it's a robot, so even if it just has a hand, it could kill me.
Define real?
Mr. Pikes, you need to trust me. With my brain and your physical body, we'll deal with this machine in no time. Besides, unless you want to simply sit and wait, which to me seems much more dangerous, you don't really have a choice. Hey, you can imagine you're fighting Arthur himself. That should get your spirit up.
I am pissed at him more than ever. I'm starting to think he's responsible for this whole mess, in one way or the other. Well, all right. Let's at least take a look at this robot.
It does seem like everything might be connected. You know, my building falling apart, Thea being drowned. Maybe it's all the work of one man. How do I get out of here? Okay, so let's turn this off. Ah. So yeah, it could literally just fly into me and probably do some serious damage. I'm just saying. Throw a wrench at it.
What the fuck, Ollie?
How do you mean?
Do you have problems with threat level estimation? This 03 thing should clearly be off the charts.
Off the charts?
03 probably stands for 3 times the pain.
Yeah, it's metal, right?
Don't worry, Mr. Pikes. We'll beat it together. I'll be right behind you. Literally.
It could literally just sit on me and I would die. It's probably like 400 pounds.
Just follow my lead and you'll be okay. Probably. For starters, you can't fight it barehanded.
I do have a metal arm. I could do something.
You don't think I can beat it?
Oh, you're a Hulk, Mr. Pikes.
God.
But you won't be able to get close to it before it...
Mows me down?
something like that. Anyway, ranged combat is the way to go here. Let's do an on-site procurement and try and find some kind of projectiles that you can attack the Bygone with. Something you can throw, for example. Not sure if you're capable of letting anything go, though.
Oh, she's so mean to me. God.
Oh, you're so funny, Ollie. Hey, maybe you should try humoring it to death.
Oh, good one. Nice comeback. Okay, so... is there anything here? Stones? Really?
Excellent. These will do.
Do what? Do me in? Ah, I understand. This technology is ancient, so I'm supposed to fight it with stones.
Right.
Do you want me to die, Ollie?
Maybe I could distract it.
Calm down, Mr. Pikes. That's just your ammo. Now, let's make you a weapon. See that cable on the right? You should be able to detach a part of it.
Cable.
Is it safe? You never know with Royce. I wouldn't be surprised if live wire were hanging like that in a public area.
I don't know. You're the expert. You check.
Okay, so we don't want to grab a live wire.
No access.
It's probably just a decoration. Royce style.
You know, it could actually be used as one. For example, old factories are often converted to living spaces in areas, and new owners intentionally keep building systems exposed. I learned this stuff when Irene was dragging me around Novian flea markets.
He talks about that a lot.
Wanted to redecorate your place when she moved in? Would you look at that? We finished each other's sentences. Maybe it's because I've heard that one 1,000 times already. Let's just get the cable.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair point. So... Wow. Yeah, there's no power. That's bizarre.
Got it. What now? How do we make a particle minigun out of this?
What minigun? You're a thief, Mr. Pikes. You operate an illegal workbench, you're trying to steal another man's wife.
Whoa!
Steal back. And I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah. Anyway, a minigun's not your weapon of choice. You'll have to rely on critical hits. To that end, there's a pile of iron bars to your left. You need to try and find yourself a forked stick in there.
What are we trying to make here?
I'm starting to see where this is going. Towards suicide.
Yeah, no kidding.
How about this one?
Perfect. Your weapon is almost ready. Let me explain how to combine items in your inventory.
Oh, that's a thing I can do.
You know what? Never mind. Just tie the cable to the stick.
Like this? But it's just a slingshot.
Better than nothing, I guess.
It's more reassuring to think of it as a small catapult, Mr. Pikes.
No, Ollie, it's not.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. Pikes. You need to believe in yourself more. Take risks. Overcome the odds.
We're gonna die.
Is this your version of pep talk, Ollie? Because it sounds like you're confusing me with someone else.
Yeah, no kidding.
But I guess you're right. I have to at least try. Still, I hope your plan works. Here goes nothing.
Fight! Oh, okay.
All right.
Combat.
Do you think I'm afraid of you?
I'm a little afraid.
I think you're afraid of him, Mr. Pikes. This thing doesn't think anything.
No matter. I will still bring it down. With my small catapult. And, Ollie, its gun is huge. I could fit my hand inside.
Yeah, but it's not loaded.
It is pretty massive. But don't be intimidated, Mr. Pikes. You have the advantage of... just don't be intimidated. Go at it!
Yeah. I'm coming, 03.
Okay, let's hit its sensor.
I missed?
Yeah, your hands are shaking. Is this some kind of technique? Like a drunken style?
No, it's fear.
Shut up, Ollie. I can't even hit the damn thing.
Don't worry, Mr. Pikes. I've got something that can help. Let me access your visual overlay controls.
You can do that?
You're lucky I asked. There you go. You can now see your chance of hitting the Bygone's various body parts. And that red line is for how hard it is for 03 to hit you.
What is that?
Not very hard, apparently.
Yeah, he's got 100% chance.
Try damaging its gun or targeting sensor. This should make it more difficult for the Bygone to aim.
Yeah, but I've only got a 30% chance to hit the head and 20% chance to hit the sensor?
Or you could make an easier target out of it by destroying its wings and preventing the Bygone from moving.
Thanks, Ollie. Wait a second. What's it doing?
It's taking its turn, probably. It's gonna attack.
Destroy.
Oh, shit.
Ouch! What the Hades was that?
How much health do I have?
Rubber bullets, Mr. Pikes. Does it hurt?
Oh, God.
Yes, it does. Didn't you hear me say ouch?
Well, you're lucky those aren't real bullets. Guess I guessed right.
You weren't sure?
No time to contemplate, Mr. Pikes. A few hits like that will still knock you out. And then who knows what this perverse machine will do to you.
What? What do you think it would do to me?
Here's my estimation of your vitality. Now hurry up and take this thing out before it reloads.
That's a weird estimation. What does that even... Where am I? Okay, so let's try and hit the wing.
Yes! Take that!
We have a pretty good chance.
03? More like 0 shit. Yeah!
I'm almost rooting for the robot now, Mr. Pikes.
You're killing me. You're killing me. Okay, so now it's gonna attack me.
Oh, damn you!
Oh.
Ollie, I lost half my health bar.
You can still stand? Alright, let me adjust my estimation. All set. You're tougher than you look, Mr. Pikes.
Coming from you, that's probably not a compliment. But thanks still for those hit points. I just wish I had a couple of Type C notes on me.
What is that? Is it like a health?
Destroy.
Ow. So let's shoot its gun.
Destroy yourself.
Now it can't shoot at me? Oh, now it can't do shit.
Destroy yourself.
Okay, so, wow, we're getting really lucky here. We haven't missed yet. Okay.
Destroy yourself.
What the hell?
Still, damn it. How tough is that thing? It's burning already, but it still won't go down.
Damn.
Yeah, bygones are like that. They survived the war after all.
Yeah, they're pretty tough, huh?
But look, its core is exposed. Try and hit it, Mr. Pikes. You're almost there.
It's only got a 35% chance to hit me, but it looks like it's hit me. Let's try one more time. Oh!
Yes!
Yeah!
It's finally down.
How much experience points did we get?
It is, right?
Don't worry, you beat it. A glorious day, Mr. Pikes. Man triumphs over machine. Which was over 5 centuries old, survived the war with demons, and spat rubber bullets. But still,
I did it without your help after all.
that's just not true.
All right, I'm kidding. Thanks, Ollie. And I don't just mean for the bygone. But now, I better go before you tell me about some other problem in my way.
I know, right?
Still speed, Mr. Pikes. Don't forget to bring me a souvenir from Novacore Station. Military AI interface would be nice. We could dissect it.
How about a piece of this bygone?
I just hope I can get them before Irene comes back into this mess. I'll call her as soon as I get out.
Rubber bullets.
Aw, were you just looking for an excuse to talk to her? Imagine all the drama. Ugh.
Come on, Ollie. You know as well as I do things have gone wrong here. Sit tight and keep an eye out. I'll be back soon.
Fine. I'll encrypt your workbench ledger in the meantime. Just be careful on your way to the station, Mr. Pikes.
Okay, so... Oh, we got a card. Before the war, these robots were known as the Guardians. During it, they were given final orders to kill anything on sight. After the war, well, the war never really ended for them. Destroy. Alright, is there anything I can take from here?
I think I saw someone in there. Maybe I took too many huge rubber bullets.
Yeah, man.
It's been more than 5 centuries since the war. And I don't think we've learned our lesson.
We never do.
I mean, Arthur brought a bygone here for Syl's sake. Or maybe we're starting to forget. Seems that time does away with even the biggest of tragedies.
Yeah, man does forget. So let's get out of here. Is that a...
What the? Who the Hades parks like this? Hey, can you hear me?
We can't get out because the car's in the way?
Come on, this can't be happening. Wait a minute. I think that's a caretaker. Military armor transport. Helmsman Group builds them in Ares. My boss sent me to one of their factories once. But this means it's Novacore? Or is this a private vehicle? In our part of Nova, it very well could be. Still, what's it doing here?
That's a great question.
Maybe Nova's finally been invaded. Maybe demons corrupted and bygones got through the dome. Or maybe these guys just park like assholes. I've just seen the city from above. It looks fine. There's probably some local disturbance, like the one we're having right here. Wait, I know. Our concierge. She might be able to help. Making sure people can get in and out of Royce has to be a part of her job. Arthur installed cameras and a public address system outside, and she's probably the one who has access to all that. Her room is on the left downstairs. Yeah. No need to overthink this. I'm sure it's just some kind of mistake. Worst timing ever, but not the end of the world. We'll figure this out in no time.
Okay, so...
Nice poster. Great job on raising awareness.
Wow, that looks pretty good, actually.
It's vandalized already. Probably by someone who's been outside and knows these death machines for what they are.
Fear the fallen, the gravekeeper. They'll scrape you off the floor.
How could we have lost the war with weapons like that? 4 guns. Does this mean it would take me out in 2 hits? Nah, I would probably die of a heart attack first.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, so...
What I wouldn't give to get to the other side of that thing. There has to be a way.
The bowels? What's this?
Huh, this looks new. By Roy standards. Is it some kind of transfer system? I wonder where it connects to.
What is it? Oh, I can see the power right here. That doesn't help me right now. Wow!
Whoa, it's hot in here. Look at all that steam. I'll turn into healthy food before I make it across.
Okay.
Hey! Concierge! Miss! What if she's trapped in her room?
Oh my god, this steam's getting worse.
I need to help her. Man, I'm on a roll today. Saving Roy's folk left and right.
Okay, so... What is that? That's nothing I can do anything with. Okay.
Damn. I can't see a thing. I need to clear my vision. Damn.
Okay, so
Damn.
how do I do that?
Huh, I wonder where...
There must be something here. Oh.
It's locked. I think I left the key at Maya's. Just kidding. I wouldn't mess with a switch box in a public place like this. That guitarist Penguin has the key. He asked me, and then I have to do it. At least the door is unlocked and powered, so there's no need to look at it now. But it seems someone else has been trying to get to it.
Yeah, it looks all
Cover's
damaged.
all messed up.
Huh, how unusual.
This door is locked. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever seen it open. But what does it matter? Royce only has 2 exits. The one that's right in front of me, and the other one's from the cargo elevator. So whatever it is behind this door, it won't help me get out of here.
Okay, so we're not trying to mess with that. We've looked at everything here. We need to deal with that steam, I guess. Is there anything we can do?
Huh. The elevator left. Well, I guess Ollie did fix it. But unless whoever called it can move a 30-ton caretaker out of the way, I have no reason to wait for them.
Okay, so we can't go back any further, so this is everything. So I'm missing something. But if I go down here, there's only 2 places to go.
Nope, didn't move an inch. I knew I should have installed a bridge with a couple of strength-enhancing nodes on my arm. I'm like a barefoot cobbler. Or his kid. Or wife. Something like that. Man, Ollie sure taught me a lot of strange words. Maybe there's a way to reduce steam pressure in this pipe.
Yeah, well, how?
Huh, this looks... I wonder...
So I can't mess with that. I come into here.
Royce is not connected to central heating, so we rely on our own access boiler. Second Rim District is Nova's poorest. I have no idea why Arthur decided to settle down here. Maybe I offended him when we were kids, and he sought me out after all these years to execute his elaborate revenge plan. Nah, he's practically an old man.
Alright, so there's nothing here at all then? What was that? Steam pipe.
Damn.
Okay, I have to leave and come back in to...
Royce is not connected. Like...
And there's nothing else I can mess with. Ah, here,
we have
what's this?
valves like that at our factory. They control pressure in the system by diverting excess steam when things get out of hand.
Use it!
It looks cheap and old. Just like you, Mr. Pikes. No, Ollie, just like the ones my boss buys. It's supposed to work automatically, but it doesn't. Or maybe something's stuck in it? Either way, I should be able to flush it manually. Just need to keep my face away from hot steam.
Yeah, that's always a...
The memories. I miss my factory. Never thought the day would come. And we could be kings.
Oh, there we
Did it
go.
work? I have no idea. I'm an outfitter, not a boilerman.
Okay, so... Can we walk down here now?
Should be easy. Just a little.
Okay, there we go.
Problem solved. I think I've trained myself both physically and mentally.
Good work.
Time to see what's going on in the concierge's room. Irene thinks she's creepy. Actually, most people I know here do. Maybe they're just not familiar with the concept. I mean, it's Royce for still sake. Only friend, fool, or scammer would help you out for free. Arthur probably put her here because he had someone like that in his mansion. Or wherever the Hades he was living back in Mira. Well, I guess it's a good chance to find out if having a concierge is really useful. As long as she's alright.
There's a... Okay, so what is the concierge? It's another AI system, right? 6 months ago. Here we go again. Traveling back in time.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine, I guess.
Good. Good. How do you like your new place?
It's better than the room I lived in. And I have work to do now.
Exactly. And it's very important that you do it right.
Arthur, you need to stop treating me like a child. Please.
I'm sorry. I'm just worried about you.
Don't be. I'm your typical android concierge. Now, tell me what I need to do.
Oh, this is the place that I'm at right now. And they've got a monitor in my room?
Well, not quite typical. Royce doesn't have a front desk, so you won't be seen in public. However, if someone has a problem with unlocking their door, for example, or parking their hover car, they will try to contact you, and you're supposed to help.
Shouldn't be too hard. I'll just download the manual.
That's right. If there's a maintenance issue, you can talk to the penguin who lives under the roof. He'll take care of it.
What? There's a penguin under the roof.
What are all these monitors for? Do you want me to spy on Irene? Maybe on that guy downstairs?
Well, it looks like it.
I don't even remember his name.
You do. Shut up.
I didn't ask you about his name.
Well, never mind. I hired a prime to install cameras so that you could gather enough data on the behavior of Royce residents, especially their interactions with each other. Your social skills are lacking. That's something I haven't accounted for.
Lacking, you say? Arthur, when will you tell me who I am? Am I an android? Did you create me?
I did, in a sense. But there's not a creature like you. Androids are machines. They observe and act like humans would, but is acting intelligent enough?
I heard they learn.
And quite successfully, yes. In fact, they model processes happening in the human brain to do so, and they're extremely capable.
But if they're made in the image of man...
It still doesn't mean they're truly intelligent. Can you find purpose in imitation?
I'll be doing the same. Watching others and repeating after them.
Yes, but in an android's mind, if you can call it that, process and result exist without intention. You will see that you're different. Not only in that regard, of course. There's also a question of memories.
I still don't remember anything from before the time I found myself here. Aren't androids like that?
Not at all. They have nothing to remember when they step outside the walls of TFX labs. They only carry predefined sets of behavioral patterns and skills. It's really just syntax, which gets some leeway with time. And when they do obtain memories, it's more like a report. Yes, while your memories are a story.
Okay.
Inaccurate, you mean?
I mean, there's so much more, even if you can't remember. But don't worry, it will come. Just stop comparing yourself to a robot, Haven't I given you enough reasons not to? Oh, and we shouldn't forget about vastly superior processing power and differences in hardware.
How rich is Arthur? Like, how much money does he actually have? What capabilities does he have in the ways of innovation and inventing new things and affording, you know, these bygones? That bygone must have been expensive. Where's he getting this money?
You're losing me, Arthur.
Questions.
No, never mind that. You lost me long ago.
You've always been smart.
Arthur, honey, where are you? It's time to go.
Uh-oh.
I know you hate it when I say it, but we're gonna be late. Still, this place is a dump.
I think it's for you.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I'll figure this concierge thing out.
No, never mind. When you're done, don't forget to lock up this place and the lab.
Will do. Now hurry, or you won't pass your behavioral test.
Goodbye.
All right, time to act responsibly.
Does she have a body, or is she just a part of the computer?
So many options. People behind glass. It's like I'm watching the fish. Let's start with that one. Nod Pikes. The guy that used to be dating Irene, huh? Hello, Nod.
Why is she scanning my pants?
I think you need some company. You seem lonely, just like me. Let me watch you for a while. There's no harm in it after all.
No, there's no harm, but it's creepy.
Is there?
Okay, so
This place is a mess. And no concierge in sight. Figures. Looks like there was a struggle. Makes sense. She has eyes all over the place. Speaking of which, this whole setup looks much more impressive than I expected. Controls for the public address system must be here somewhere. I guess I'm gonna have to find them on my own.
okay, so we have to search around here.
This vase with umbrellas used to stand near Royce's exit. I guess the concierge brought them here, but what for?
So we're gonna have to stop here. Unfortunately, if we don't hit the next chapter, it doesn't save. So this chapter's been over an hour long. I can't keep going though. So this whole episode's an hour and a half. So we're gonna stop here. I guess I'll have to go back through all of this whenever I start the next episode. So thanks for joining me on this one, and on the next one we'll be here and we'll proceed forward. So I'll see you then.